Oh, good Thursday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in Technicolor from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a Thursday morning. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Springs, it's currently 71 degrees.
71 with a high of 93. That's August temperatures or whatever. Anyway, enough said. We got a cool front coming in. It's going to bring us a little high wind for a little while. I guess this evening or starting at 3 p.m. They said. So we'll see how good they are. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, better start. Never worry about what you cannot change. Very interesting point. Think about it. So what else have we got? Well, let's see. Friday and Saturday, we've got Fort Clark Springs days here at the fort. Uh, so come on down. Yeah, the 2 days of reenactments of the stuff that happened during the active period of the fort, the 1850s. So yeah, it's you just go west. Well, if you're going west from San Antonio on Highway 90, you come all the way into Brackettville, and on the left-hand side, you'll see a sign that says Fort Clark Springs. You just turn in and you're there. And yeah, so what else can I tell you? What else? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 32 degrees.
Not bad, not bad. That the high is going to be 34. Not much change there. So let's see, guys. What else can I tell you? Well, let's do some comments, Rusty, because that's why I'm here this morning to read comments. This person's name is I Love Baklava, okay, and it's on the Tiny Home Depot. Couldn't you build this for around 8,000? I couldn't build it for 800,000, okay? You do what you do. Javier A. on the Good Morning yesterday, it says, Amigo, never read the ingredients of the things you enjoy drinking. That was funny, Rusty. Well, it just occurred to me that if you enjoy something, you may not want to read it. You may find out it's not good for you. Boondocking with Dennis, good morning. Check his channel out on YouTube. Good morning, Rusty. Greetings from Fulton, Texas. Oyster Fest is this weekend running this playlist, amigo. You know, Fulton, the man Fulton was a big player in the Texas fight for independence. Yeah, he was right in the middle of it. He was with Fannin, I think. But anyway, Richard Black, $16,000 for a big shed. Yeah, you can spend 20 and get a bigger one. Let's have some fun this morning, guys. This is on the tiny home bathroom door stuff. Glenda Milner Phillips. Glenda, why don't you give us your full name? Anyway, kidding. That's the same thing I did in my bathroom. Took down my door and replaced it with a shower curtain instead of a fabric curtain and a small tensor curtain rod on the inside of the frame. Yeah, the door just takes up a lot of space. That's all. And I've got a washer and dryer in there too, so that it causes even more issues with space. Dear Trixa, thumbs up to you. Dear Trixa is on the North Sea of Germany, wherever that is. Jerry Eddy. Hello, Jerry Eddy. I'm so glad you left a comment. This is on Fort Clark Days. Rusty, I really enjoyed this tour. What a unique and interesting place to live. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it is. It's got a little flavor. It's not your ordinary little, what do they call it, cookie cutter uh, subdivision, where all the houses are alike and there's no history there, just some dirt they put boxes on. No, it does. It's an interesting place. Ralph P., everyone has to be somewhere. Very historic place. Thanks for sharing, Rusty. You're very welcome. Patrick Russell. Good morning, Patrick Russell. How are you this morning? Charming. Thank you for your lengthy comment. Dave Hickenbotham. Now, that's a catchy name. It's Hickinbothem. Higginbotham. This is on propane tank leaks, an easy way to check. That plastic hand nut does not have a seal. The seal takes place between the end of that hose and the tank, inside the hand nut. Your leak isn't the hose, it's the tank. My leak ain't nothing because I don't have that tank anymore. Patrick Washington. This is on We Roll Trailer RV. Meet Gil from Indiana. That I did at Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico. Patricia Washington says, "Bless you, sir. I hope you have great travels." Yeah, he had that thing set up pretty damn nice. CR, not into that door. Don't get it. I think doors are best left on bathrooms. Well, CR, you do you, and I do me. So easy, right? Stroker Ace. Rusty, I've made a bad mistake. Well, I'm so glad you want to make it public. I've watched some news, and sure enough, I found myself mad as hell. Well, guys, that's what the news is. It has to play with your emotions, or you won't watch it. It's like soap operas. If they were just happy people all the time, nobody would watch soap operas. My mother watched All My Children, I think, for 20 years, and it was, oh God, they were crying and crying. It was misery all the time on that thing. This is on Fort Clark Days, RV Living with the Geezer. Great tour, Rusty. Fort Clark Springs has a total of 2,700 acres. Balmorhea pool is open, but RV park still closed. Yep, they are doing something out there. Thank you. Check his channel out on YouTube. Barton Weaver. When I'm in the bathroom, I need way more privacy than a curtain can provide. Well, why don't you get you a big old bank safe, that's made out of steel, a foot thick, and walk in there and close that door, and then you'll have some privacy. Get you a big old bank safe would work. Tom Sharp. Good morning, Rusty from Tampa. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Tampa, Florida?
In Tampa, it's currently 67 degrees.
It's warmer here than it is there. That's amazing. So anyway, I always enjoy the humor and comment call, or good morning call, whatever. There are 3 of us that are Patreons. I got 3 patrons now? Yo! Yay! Dang, a 30% increase. Heck, that's a 300% increase. I think I just had one. Welcome to Rusty's Patreon page, everyone. Easy way to buy him a beer or 2 every month. Have a great day. Yeah, well, thank you, Tom. That's very thoughtful of you. I'll have to check out my Patreon thing and see what we've got. I never promote it because it's just one of those things I don't do. D. Anderson. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's the bathroom stuff. Even the wonderful wizard of Fort Clark Springs has to do a number 2. Amazing, isn't it, D. Anderson? And I also breathe. Ta-da! Louis Paparilla. The Seminole barracks might have been for the Seminole Black Scouts. I don't know. They had a few of them here. I think most of the westward forts had them, a few. Sashi Smith. Hi, Rusty. You know what? That is pretty neat. Yeah, the bathroom door. Yeah, yeah, thank you. K. Bob Hope. That's a great solution for the occasional guest. Bueno. I don't have an occasional guest. I've never had anybody. I haven't had anybody overnight in my home in 35 or 40 years, or more probably. JJ, I have always had my eye on these. Great video on the Tiny Home Depot. This is the bathroom door thing. Apollo 14, have you plenty of air freshener? Well, if your poo-poo doesn't stink, you don't have a problem, Sashi Smith, hi, Rusty. Absolutely really enjoyed the ride and share along with friendly, knowledgeable tour guide helper. Yeah, that was Jan. She's lived here for years. Interesting to see Patton House. Lots of fun facts, history. Thank you, Sashi Smith. Yeah, the Patton House, it's a big house, but of course generals, even in the military today, live like gods. And yeah, when they retire, they're drawing $15,000 a month or whatever. And yeah, and the enlisted guy in the infantry, is drawing 1,500 maybe. You know, Zaytuni J. Cotterill, love the color, brighten up your time in there. Whatever, yeah. You know, I don't live in the restroom. I mean, maybe some of you, maybe that's the highlight of some of your days, but for me, it's just a short event. Steve King, a nice and informative ride along. Thank you very much. Anita Blades, if you want to know what the electrical bill might be if you use the central unit, call the company and ask about past bill amounts. Different times of year might be as cheap as using a window air unit. Never know till you ask. Yeah, that's true. It is, but you know, I'm not living in it yet. But when I do live in it, I'll do that. But no, well, the electric heat on central air and heat, it's crap. You know, no. Camper's Choice, nice modification, Rusty. I used your Amazon link to purchase a couple of golf gloves. Thank you, Camper's Choice, for using the Amazon link. I sincerely appreciate that. Pat, pat, pat. Enjoy your day. J.M. Stew. The homes you find, Rusty, are very interesting. Yeah, this is the best one I believe I've ever had. Well, since many years ago, for sure. No, I love this big cover, man. That's what's so neat. You know, if there's a hailstorm or a big rain event, sheesh, I can walk around out here and do my stretches and stuff. No, it's great. Sooner Barn, cool look at the fort. Reminds me of Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where I was stationed briefly. Well, it doesn't remind me of Fort Polk, Louisiana, I can tell you that. You know, the only way you could see that would be go straight to hell. Troglodyte, very nice video, Rusty. You definitely have a natural positive interaction with your guests. You are in your natural element in this format. Well, she's just a nice person, and she's very knowledgeable of this area. You know, she lived here for years. Yeah. Thank you, Troglodyte. Susie Hayden, place looking good, rustified. Yeah, it is. It's me-fied, that's for sure. Thank you, Susie. The little house is coming together nicely. I thought about going ahead and ordering a bed and spending a few nights in there, but I think I'll wait till I get ready. In fact, I may never live in the house. Okay, I'll just be quite frank with you. Living in an RV under this cover is plenty fine with old Dad. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk. And he also has a deal here about the bowling. He says, my bowling league team is tonight. He says, I'm hoping to get 200 games. Well, practice starts at 6:15. Well, Scotty, good luck. Get them, boy. Don't take any prisoners. Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, Bo Debbie, Banana Fana, Fofebi, Fee Fi, Momebi, Debbie. The name game. What a nice tour, Rusty, with your co-host. Yeah, Jan was my co-host. Thank you, Jan. DJ Davison. Very nice tour. Lots of interesting buildings and history. I wish I were in the area and could attend Fort Clark Springs Days. Sounds fun. Well, it's just a local event, just something to do. Yeah. And fortunately, the weather's going to be really nice Friday and Saturday. I mean, we got some really nice weather both days. Good, good. John Johnson Homes. This is on Tiny Home Depot. Love this. Thank you, Rusty. You're welcome, John. Debbie Weckler. Hello, Debbie Weckler. Rusty, this was really enjoyable and so special to have the lady speaker Jan along. She was not shy with instructions. I love the history and amazing buildings. Beautiful pool. It sure will be a good event. I hope so. But we got lucky on the weather. Thank you very much. Debbie Weckler, enjoy your day and your weekend coming up. Ann Mitt. Hello, Ann Mitt. The sound quality was very good on this video, and the information was great. Thank you, Ann Mitt. Thumbs up to you. Jen. Muy bien, Rusty. General Patton would be very proud of you both. A dream team for the ages. Yep, we're going to start our own morning show. Kidding. King for a day. I would love to walk through all those old buildings late into night, open my mind and listen to the stories they could tell. Yeah, back on the meds there, King for a day. Yeah, it would be interesting. It'd be real interesting. Coming to take you away. Anyway, George Andrews. Hello, George. I like the drive around videos. Well, good for you, George. I'm glad you do. And he says, working hard, huh? That was on the bathroom solution, a door. Bruce Rainey. Very interesting and impressive. Thank you, Bruce Rainey. George Andrews. Yep, that's a long comment, George. And you even spelled it right. Y-E-P. Bob Cook. Hello, Bob Cook. Good presentation with positive enthusiasm. Only mistake I heard was you called the house wrap good insulation. It's not insulation, but rather a moisture barrier. That was on the Tiny Home Depot. Actually, guys, you may disagree with me, but if you don't think house wrap helps keep a house cool and warm, you're dreaming, and that's what insulation does. Linda Miller. Hello, Linda Miller. Good morning. HWMO Liberty. Beautiful. I wish I could come. Thank you both for the tour on Fort Clark stuff. Got a lot of comments there. The Dog Man Chronicles, Jim and his dogs. Check out that channel on YouTube. Thanks for the tour and the interview, Rusty and Jan. Thank you. This is Follow Jesus. What an awesome lady. Thank you both for such an awesome history ride. May you both do walkthroughs on day. I truly enjoyed this video, Rusty and Pam. Actually, it was Jan, but that's close. Jesus. Continue to enjoy the day, my friends, from NC. No charge, okay? I think that means North Carolina. I just thought I'd throw that in. Big Boss Man. I thought that was a nice tour and history lesson on the fort. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. You're very welcome. There's a whole bunch. There's a lot of forts around here. You got Fort Davis. You got Fort Clark Springs. You got Fort Stanton. There's several of them on the way out here. Rita Richardson. Beautiful weather, Rusty. It's snowing in Southern California. Well, that is actually moisture that you guys need bad. This is PHDRPH. Says, speak up, sweet pea. I could hear you in the dark and through the curtains. That was on the tiny home bathroom stuff. Thank you. Back on the meds there, PhD type. Brian Barbie. Rusty, you are a natural interviewer, storyteller, as good as any I have heard that do it for a living. Good tour and promo for the upcoming event. Wish I was close enough to attend. I am glad you said that, and I hope a lot of people do come. This is Outcast 1 on the bathroom door. Looks good to me. Looks good to me too. Curtis Stewart on Good Morning says quite a bit of difference between corn syrup, Karo, and high fructose corn syrup, HFCS. HFCS is used as a sweetener replacement for sugar and is alleged to be bad for humans. But to make pecan pie, you got to have Karo. Okay, we'll see there, Curtis. Thank you, Curtis the chef. Curtis the chef Stewart. So we'll do two more here. T. Marie. We got T. Marie right here. Wow, Rusty, your new tiny house is looking so good. It's clean, bright, and colorful. Love the color of your bathroom door curtain. It adds to the colorfulness. Thank you, T. Marie. Laura Holzner. Beer and alcohol needs a little sugar to ferment. Without it, you have no alcohol. That is absolutely correct. Thank you. Now my nose doesn't itch anymore. Eileen Toole. I think the bathroom would be less drafty with the door. Well, you do you, Eileen, and I do me. Thank you for your comment, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Let me give you a goat kiss. Oh, stinking goat kiss. One-eared stinking goat. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you want. Anyway, some of you are and some of you have. Thank you. Anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less, eat less, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. Then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do it several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So, give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys, one day at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you live a wonderful, pleasing, happy life? One moment at a time. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.